Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn, and I am your communications coach or an English coach. Today I'm going to talk about one technique which is going to help you to improve your English speaking. Trust me on this, and it is very easy, very effective. Here what happens is you're not scared of speaking in front of people. You're not intimidated that somebody is judging you, somebody is listening to you and they'll find out or highlight your mistakes. So there's no fear of speaking, there's no fear of forgetting, there's no fear of going blank. And this is one such technique which has helped a lot of people to speak English fluently and confidently. And trust me on this, I still do this. This is so much into me that I don't even realize, but I practice this technique every single day whenever I'm there outside alone. I do it. And that is why I'm going to talk about this with you today. So guys, if you want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently or communicate well, please subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. So let's begin now. So guys, have you ever heard of self-talk? Yes, I'm sure you must have heard about it, and you know also about it. And it's possible that you must be following that as well. But I'm going to tell you the easiest way to start practicing this technique, which will give you immediate results. So self-talk is very underrated. People don't generally do it. And I don't know why, but this has helped me a lot. I have come a long way just by self-talk. During my times, there was no internet, there was no facility where I can, start reading things or practicing or getting help with English speaking from someone. Like, today a lot of videos are there. I have a channel where I talk about it every single day. So those facilities were not there. But I used to follow this technique of self-talk, and it helped me to keep improving my English step by step. Now, there are lots of things you can do here. First, I'll talk about my experience. How did I started doing this? And then I'll tell you what you can do. So as I told you that during my times, there was nothing except I used to have some books which I used to buy from outside, and I used to have textbooks only. Okay, to start practicing or to start speaking or reading in English. So every single day, what I used to do is after coming from school, after getting fresh and playing with friends and everything, when I used to get time, I used to take up a blackboard and a chalk, and I used to take a textbook, and I used to read my textbook out loud, and I used to explain what is written in that textbook. That was one thing which I have done sincerely every single day during my school days. I used to assume that this is a classroom and I'm teaching the kids or the students. But there were no student and there was no person around. So I used to take up the textbook, I used to read it out loud, I used to explain each and every sentence, and I used to write the words and meanings and everything. I used to answer questions also. So this is how I used self-talk to improve my English during my school days. But that was not enough. Right? I had very limited resources. So what I started doing later when I went to college and I understood that I need to improve on my English so as to get campus placement or so as to get placed. So I started to build up on my self-talk more. So my next step was I used to come back to my hostel and I used to start talking about the entire day what has happened to me in front of my mirror. Or when I was in the washroom, I used to talk about the entire thing, what happened today. Or if there was something good, interesting, something bad, I used to talk about it in English. Okay, not in front of everybody. I used to talk about it in my room when my roommate was not there, or when I was in the washroom, I used to talk about it so that nobody's around, nobody's listening to me. So this was a practice which I started doing to build up on my English speaking skills. I started taking up situations and activities which I've done the entire day, and I used to speak about it. Okay, and then later on during my college days itself, we have to give presentations on different subjects. That is also one thing which actually helped me to improve my English speaking. I used to practice my presentation. I used to prepare a presentation on my laptop. There were slides which had these pointers. Like I said, while reading also you can, while summarizing something, you can jot down the ideas, main ideas. So basically the presentation had, the slides had those main ideas which I have to discuss during the presentation. So I used to prepare the presentation. I used to practice that multiple times before the presentation, and that actually helped me to improve on my English speaking skills. So these were the 3 things which I followed which helped me to improve my English speaking just by self-talking or self-talk. Okay, now coming to the next part, what you can do, how you can start using this activity or using this technique to improve your English speaking. The first thing, you have to include this self-talk in your routine. Okay, so you have to club this habit with your routine. When you wake up, we talk to ourselves in our head, right? In our brains, we talk about it. Oh, it's 7 o'clock, I have to wake up. I have to switch off my alarm. We do think about all these things in our brain, right? Why can't we start speaking? Right, your alarm is ringing. You can say, I have to switch off my alarm first. Or it's time to wake up now. I should wake up. I should get out of my bed now. Today will be a long day. I have a lot of things to do. Or I should not get late today. Let's see what I can wear. And then I have to have my breakfast also. I have to make sure that I leave on time. Any of these, so whatever thoughts are coming to your mind, just speak up in English. You can do this simultaneously, guys. It will not take much of your time. When you're having breakfast, you can just say 2-3 sentences about it. Wow, the breakfast is so tasty. I love this breakfast. Or this is my breakfast. I can have this every single day. Or you can just talk about it, what you're having. I'm having some stuffed parathas, or I'm having some poha. Whatever you want to, just start talking about it in 2-3 sentences. When you're leaving for office, when you're leaving for your school or college or anywhere else you're going, you can just keep on talking to yourself on the way as well. It's a nice weather, so bright and sunny today. I love this weather. But it's not very hot. The wind is cool or the air is cold. Whatever you want to, just talk about it in 3-4 sentences, 5-6 sentences, or whatever you can. If you're looking at something, you can just describe that as well. So keep talking to yourself whenever you get time. Club this habit with your routine. Come back home, speak about your day in front of your mirror or your video camera. Whatever suits you best. Talk about it. If you find it difficult to speak, jot down the ideas first. Jot down some points or pointers and then speak. It will help you. Like I did during presentations. I have to prepare slides. I used to prepare the pointers in the slides so that it helps me to know what to speak next. Or so that it can remind me of the idea what I have to talk about. Looking at the slide. So you can also do the same thing. Note down the pointers and start talking about it. This is the best way you can start speaking in English, or you can start improving your English speaking. You just have to describe things. You just have to talk about what is happening with you, what you are doing. And you're talking to yourself. Nobody is listening to you. Nobody is judging you. Nobody is pointing out your mistakes. So you're free to speak without any pressure, without any feeling of insecurity. Okay, So the more you speak, the better you'll get at it. So you have to practice talking to yourself or self-talk. The more you self-talk, the better you'll get at speaking in English. And the next point which everybody has is, I don't know whether I'm speaking right sentences or not, whether my English is right or not. How do I correct that? So my answer to this question is, don't worry about your mistakes. Start speaking. When you start speaking, you will start realizing where you are making mistakes, because you are not just speaking, you are listening also, you are reading also, you are doing a lot of things simultaneously. You are listening to people also, how they are talking. You are listening to stuffs where you know how those people are making sentences, what sentences they are making, how they are talking about certain things. So those things also you have to start including, you have to start noting down. And when you start recognizing or noting these things, it will help you to improve your sentences also. You will immediately understand that I think this sentence is wrong. And nowadays things have become so easy, guys. You can just put it on Google or a Gemini or any other AI platforms and ask them to give a prompt to correct your sentence, and you'll get the exact correct sentence. Right? So it has become so easy. It has become so handy at the tip of your finger. You can do that. So no more excuses, guys. Just start following this. Start doing this. Start including self-talk in your daily routine, and we'll see it is going to help you a lot if you keep doing this consistently for 30 days. It has benefited me, it has benefited a lot of my clients, and it has helped a lot of other people as well. So don't ignore this. This is a very powerful tool or a technique or a method which you can start implementing from today right now to see the difference or to improve your English speaking. So guys, if you have any questions or queries related to self-talk, just put it in my comment section. I'll definitely reply to that. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.